Hello, my name is Jayson Ribeiro. This is my rant for Education 8P02, Diversity Issues in Schooling, offered at Brock University. I've opted to do my rant in the form of a spoken word titled Man Up, with the focus being on toxic masculinity. I hope you enjoy. Hegemonic, toxic hypermasculinity forces males to deny their femininity. One of the biggest problems facing men, we must talk about it again and again. This problem has recently gotten much worse. Hopefully someone's listening to this verse. Male identities need to be more diverse, but it's a difficult topic to traverse. Why is it so awful for males to be sad? We tell young boys that feelings are bad. You start learning what it means to be a man from your dad, but how much can he teach you when he's constantly mad? Told to deny their emotions from such a young age, eventually scared, anxious, and sad just become blind rage. By the time they grow up, they don't know what they feel, and this problem will take generations to heal. The scientific term for this condition is alexithymia. You could almost describe it as an emotional arrhythmia. It's the inability to identify and describe your emotions, and it frequently leads to outbursts and explosions. From such a young age, men deny how they feel. By the time they're grown, emotions have no appeal. They lose any sense of emotional maturity and use their masculinity to hide their insecurity. It's caused a slew of mental health issues. Heaven forbid a man cries and needs tissues. The weight of these expectations has caused a spike in depression. Men don't even know they're consenting to their own oppression. Without even knowing it, we live behind a mask. It's no wonder so many will turn to the flask. One of the worst places for this is in organized sports. Coaches employ a toxic masculine discourse. We tell our young boys, don't be a pussy, just man up. Anything remotely feminine isn't good enough. We draw on war and gender and sexuality to facilitate aggression. Perhaps this doesn't give young men the right impression. Anything not manly enough we call girly and gay. Maybe we ought to question why we think this is okay. We should teach our young boys a new set of rules, and perhaps we should give them the tools to allow them to express and to feel, and give them a male experience that's a little more real. Who gets to say and determine the way I should be? Absolutely nobody except for me. Young boys should be allowed to be whoever they want, without being told that it's wrong or girly or gay. We shouldn't be putting them in binary boxes and restrict their experiences to worn-out cliches. What's wrong with a boy being sensitive, or crying, or being artistic, or respecting women? And who gets to decide what it means to be a man anyways, and why the hell do we have to listen to whatever they have to say? Right now, we teach our young boys to walk it off, to man up, to not cry, and to stop being a wimp. We promote misogyny, insensitivity, homophobia, being stoic and emotionless. And then down the road, we wonder why male rates of suicide, depression, and alcoholism are so high. We wonder why hate crimes towards women and people of color and the LGBTQ+ community and anyone who's considered other are almost exclusively perpetrated by men, white men. Maybe if we taught tolerance and temperance and understanding and respect, we might be better off. It seems like a lofty goal, and it seems like something beyond the scope of our control, but if we start with one conversation, with one person, and with one moment, we can start to initiate change. Perhaps it's time we talk to our boys about a new, more positive way of being a man before their fathers and coaches and teachers. Thank you for listening. I hope that you enjoyed it. I look forward to hearing some of your feedback.